Hello. What's up, Shades? Shades Rush says, yo bro, been trying to work on my rows for a while now. Any tips on trying to hit lats? I know pull downs are the best, but can you make it a row a bit more lat dominant rather than mostly rear delt? So, first of all, I'd say if you want to be lat focused, pull-ups are the absolute best thing to do. Just like you said, pull downs on a machine can also work. I have to say I've never been a fan of that movement because it's quite, I don't get the same lat activation. And every time you're not in your body's natural axis of movement, I feel like you almost need to first know what that feels like so that you can get the most out of machines and cables and stuff like that. So I would recommend pull-ups the most out of all these solutions. Use things like bands and whatever else. Even like a pull-up machine is a lot better in my estimation than a lat pull-down. Again, because finding the right angle for the activation is, I'd say, more difficult overall. But to sort of try and answer your question of, is there a way to make rows more lat dominant? I'd say yes. If you hold your hand on your lat, which is going from here, well, it's going from here all the way up there, but if you hold your hand here and you think about a row and you try and sort of squeeze your lat to feel that activation, especially if you pull your hand towards yourself and kind of try and do a slight sort of squeeze down and sort of, I say in and downwards, I guess is the best way of, or the best way I can describe it. So in short, you would want to be pulling sort of to the, I guess sternum is this part of your, if my ribs go from here, you'll be trying to pull lower than usual, and you'd want to sort of go inwards. So if you were doing a typical barbell row, you could see that could be difficult to do from a very upright position because you're frankly pulling upwards to your upper back. So I would try and get as horizontal as possible. It depends on what you are using. I'd say something like a barbell landmine row would actually be a lot better for the lats, in my estimation, rather than a barbell row. So you could do that with a kind of a V-shaped handle, but I would actually recommend you use a barbell in one-handed fashion, attach it to a landmine, so you have a kind of a winch, and do one arm rows. This way you can get really close to your body and you can sort of focus on that squeeze from your armpit to basically the end of your ribs. That's kind of where you want to be targeting that. You want to be pulling in there. And you do need a bit of that rotation. So that's why you really want to do one arm at a time. You will get lat activation with pretty much any kind of a row, but if you're trying to really maximize it, one arm barbell row from a landmine and pull low into your sort of underneath your armpit into your sort of mid-low ribs, and you can do a bit of a kind of a rotational squeeze in there. And that way you really want to be kind of experimenting with this, because you can sort of try and learn to feel where your lat is and how it activates. So if you have to do a row, then that would be my recommendation. All right, so I'm thinking pull-ups. Oh shit. Fuck this space. It's too crowded. So I'm thinking pull-ups. I don't really know what kind of a rep range we're looking at, but I'm feeling a more of a volume focus here. So we're going to loop this from here, then go in a slight, what would this angle be? 45 degree angle, and go sort of low, almost sitting on my calves, and adjust your grip to find the right amount of tension. And then I'm holding my lat with my other arm and try and really activate the lat here. Really feel that squeeze and slight rotation of the torso. So the only goal here is to get the lat activated. That's really just trying to prepare it for action. Let's do a slightly tighter. And I'm doing pull-ups today because I feel like we need to be doing some pulls. My upper back, the shoulder blades, the rhomboids, stuff like that are still pretty fucked. So this allows me to focus more on the lats as I'm pulling. And also there's going to be a stretch on the shoulder blade, the upper back, once I do a full hang. So I'm hoping that kind of helps the upper back recover a bit. I'm gonna try if this is a tighter band. This is basically the warm-up sequence. I think last time I only used the red one, because you can obviously hold higher and just get more resistance, but I want to see how different this feels. Yeah, that's not even a pullable. So it's pretty hard to work with that. So this, I don't even know what you call these. Band-Aid doesn't stick. So I'm gonna try and massage gun some of these parts. Alright, so there's a bit more damage than I expected. Just realized we have actually a meeting in 9 minutes. So, probably going to be a non-audio version of the workout, which is fine, I guess. I think we're pretty ready for the actual stuff. So what I'm thinking is 5 by 5. And the way I'm thinking it is obviously trying to find a weight that is good for that. So I actually have no idea what that would be, but since we probably capped out around 40 kg last time, but it's not much. So I'm probably going to try and do it with added 10 kilos. But I still think we need a kind of a warm-up set here. kind of conflicted here because I'm not sure if I'm not still completely fired up. I actually might do this body weight. What's up, Picasso Face 1? Asking, are you an assassin? Well, I mean, that's not exactly public information. If I was, you know, you're kind of asking me to expose myself. From what I've understood, allegedly, assassins don't exactly want to be high profile. So, I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, I think that feels pretty decent. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go body weight and basically go until we cannot. Yeah, I just kind of want to get the hanging benefits of the pull up, get the stretch, obviously work the lats. I'm feeling pretty decent activation of them today, so that's good. So feeling like just cranking the reps and we'll call it a day once I feel mildly exhausted. Castle Face says, impressive strength. Well, we're still working on it. We're slowly coming back from where we were before, but yeah, I'm pretty happy that I've got back some of the kind of the baseline stuff. Still a long ways to go, but gotta be grateful for what you have. So I'm gonna try and keep the rest periods here pretty much as short as possible. And really, the most important thing here is just the quality of reps. I really, that's far more important than anything. You just want to make sure you do the right activation, right stretch, and yeah. It's so, especially with pull-ups, it's so easy to crank out a lot more reps if you're using that momentum and the kind of the stretch, not stretch, reflex. It's kind of, you get this kind of a bounce, you can find the momentum and you can use it. And again, that's a tool, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's a very different thing to go full control on each rep. Pull-ups are exhausting. Very taxing on the nervous system. I got this meeting that I need to attend right now. So I'm gonna mute the mic. So if you want to hang out, if you want to hang out and just listen to some music and watch watch me work out, then you're welcome to do so. Do follow and take care. Obviously, I can't be talking this stuff publicly here, so mute it is.